What's up, guys? Welcome back. Phil here from the Ruthless Project. I have a whole mess of crap in front of me here. I'm trying to go through some things. I'm getting rid of some things, but I wanted to give you a little update on what has been in my pocket for the last couple weeks. So I guess you can call it a summer everyday carry, but we'll get into that in a minute. What I just wanted to say to you guys is, first off, a big thank you. I made it over 100 subscribers. You guys are awesome, so thank you very much for that. I am getting rid of some things, so go check out my Instagram. I will post a reel up, or probably by the time you're watching this, there will be a reel up of the things I'm selling, and I will edit the post as needed if things do sell. Make me an offer. The prices aren't firm, so if it's still there when you're watching this and there's something you like, send me a message and we'll talk. But I just wanted to kind of go over what we're going to do maybe moving forward on this channel here. So I know I've been bringing you a lot of EDC type things, knives and such, but moving forward, I'm going to try to break away somewhat. I mean, knives are still a big part of my life, even though EDC isn't all that, what's the right word? EDC isn't necessarily what my life revolves around anymore, but I obviously do need to carry some things every day for work that make my life a little easier. So it's always going to be somewhat EDC based, but I'm going to start breaking into other things. I got a few reviews coming up, another bag coming up, some more key holder things, wallets, and then, you know, I'm going to try to pop a video in there, here and there, going over some other things. It's going to be some coffee videos, and it's going to be good. I'm going to have fun. So I'm glad you're tuning in. If you want to support and you want to help me find more items to review for you guys or just showcase off for you guys, hit the Patreon link, and for a cup of coffee a month, basically helps the channel out, helps grow, and you guys will get some exclusive content on Patreon if you choose to subscribe. So with that being said, let's get into it and I'll show you what I've been carrying. All right, guys, so here we go. First things first, obviously it's going to be the knife. It's a very important one. I know it's a folder, and you've heard me say that I'm bored of folders, and yeah, but I got this thing in from Real Steel. It's called the Moonin. I just did a review on it, and the reason that I've been carrying this thing a lot is because it is fun. It's nice to fidget with. I don't mind beating the shit out of it because it's cheap and I don't really care for it all that much. Not saying it's a bad knife, because it's really not. It's a good knife, but it's fun, and if I break it, I break it. If I don't, I don't. This one is VG10 steel. It's got that crossbar lock. It's a fun little fidget knife. So I still carry a fixed blade. Don't worry. Usually it's on my hip. I got either the bad chick or the chickpea on my hip, or the wicked is not too far. But yeah, that's the knife. Next one up is obvious. My Lynch all access pass. I don't go anywhere without it unless I leave it in my pants from the night before. I've said it before. I'll say it again. This is my most used tool. This thing has seen some shit. I've lost it. Actually, pretty recently, I lost it. And then I found it again a couple days later, so it always comes back to me somehow. I've beat it. I use it every day. This thing helps me open all kinds of stuff, and I'd be lost without it. So next up, we're going to talk about is my new wallet. I'm testing one out from August Originals. This is just made out of a canvas material, and you set it up. It's got one single pocket, Velcro strap on the top to kind of hold everything in place. It's got your little patch panel on the front, so you can put all your patches in. These are from Crispy Donut Community. Some great guys. Go check them out if you don't know who they are. But I'm testing it out for them, and so far so good. There's a couple things I would change, which I'll make suggestions to them. And Actually, he already knows them, but put a little pocket on the back so you have like a quick access. Otherwise, this thing's cool. So keep an eye out on August Originals, and someday pick one up for yourself. The next ones go hand in hand. Now, I know I've talked about it before, and I'll talk about it again, but we have the notebook and the pen. I don't go anywhere without them anymore, and I'm still using my tactile turn bolt action pen. This is the full size in titanium. It's been customized from a buddy of mine, and I love it. I love this pen. Holds all kinds of refills, the D2 refills, and it is sturdy. Doesn't look like it's been all that worn except for the anodizing here on the button. Otherwise, it's great. And then I upgraded to Log and Jotter just because it's an American-made company. It's a little more durable. The other notebooks kept falling apart on me, and it was getting really annoying. So, Log and Jotter, pen. I write all my notes. This one I just kind of started, so I filled out the front. And, I wrote a little story. I drew a little terrible thing here. These are my reviews coming up, which I did that one. So, yeah. Pen, pad. Something you got to have on you. You never know. Next one up, I've talked about it before. I did a review on it not that long ago, but that's my key bar. The ultimate multi-tool here. Love this thing. Got all kinds of tools in it. Phillips head, flathead, can opener, bottle opener. Bottle opener, that's not a bottle opener. That is a utility knife. Sorry. A pick. And where are they at? And the tweezers. Great tool. Key bars are so versatile, or you can just put keys in them to keep all the keys you have from dangling around. They can keep them right in this little contraption here and clip it on your pocket or put it on your key ring, and it's a nice option for you. Next up is going to be your basic ass Bic lighter. I do heat and air conditionings. When I light a torch, this is the thing I use. I don't use a striker because I always lose them. So this stays in my pocket. I always have it. And, if I ever need to light a fire and I don't have a ferro rod on me for whatever reason, I have this. Bic lighter. Something you should have. They're cheap. You can pick them up anywhere. You know the deal. Go get one. Next up is going to be this guy. So this is my mini organizer, which also can double as a wallet. I don't have any cards in there right now, but I've been carrying this thing for the last week or so. Again, I used to carry it a lot, as you can see. But I've been carrying this for the last week or so, and I've been keeping a flashlight, a backup flashlight basically. This is my Streamlight Micro Stream in that Coyote Brown. This thing is cool. Love this light. And my Knipex Mini Cobras. That is another very versatile tool that I'm glad to have back in my carry because it's again so versatile. With this right here is really all I need. I can get so much done with just that. But you gotta have a regular knife on you. So this is from Failsafe Goods. So go check him out if you haven't already. The dude makes some phenomenal leather wallets and organizers and notebook covers, which I have to talk to him about. But this is great. I don't know if he's got any on his website. I honestly have not checked in a while. So go check for yourself. But I know he's doing a drop of some sweet wallets coming up soon. So go look. Next up is another one. Coast reached out to me and wanted me to test out a couple of their lights. So this is the PX1R from Coast. This is a worker, let me tell you. Now, I know you have seen me with the Streamlight Wedge in my pocket before. This thing compares to it a lot. It's got two modes, bright. It's a turbo mode and your regular mode. Both of them are very strong. The battery life is great on this thing. It lasts a long time. The only downfall I have to this is its bulkiness. It's pretty big. It's big, so when you're carrying it, you know it's there. Excuse me, fingers are starting to hurt. But it's a great light. Other than that, yeah, I know Coast is looked at as like the cheap Home Depot lights, but let me tell you, man, this thing's pretty sweet, and it wasn't that cheap. It was well, they go for just about $100. The links will be down in the description for that, so go check them out. Last but not least, you know, I need something else to fidget with, so I have this little slack jaw. I think that's what he calls it. Also from August Original. It's just a little piece of rubber that you can twirl around in your fingers and fidget and play with. So it's pretty cool. But that's it. Let's bring it back up top. Well, there you have it, guys. That's my updated EDC. That's pretty much it. This is what I carry on a day-to-day basis. I try to keep it minimal, and I know I have a lot of things here, but everything that I have gets used. The only thing that may be a little redundant in my carry is the knife and the utility blade and the 2 flashlights, but everything gets used, so it's worth it to have. But thank you for watching. Everything will be down in the description, so go check all those out. And some of these links will help the channel, so if you want to purchase something that you see here, use those links. And I appreciate you all. Have a great day.